Have you ever wondered why good people suffer? Why does pain strike those who seem least to deserve it? This question has haunted humanity for millennia, and it's at the heart of one of the Bible's most profound stories. In the ancient land of Uz, there lives a man named Job. He's not just wealthy, he's extraordinarily blessed. Job owns 7,000 sheep, 3,000 camels, 500 yoke of oxen, and 500 donkeys. He has 7 sons and 3 daughters, but here's what sets Job apart. He's described as blameless and upright, a man who fears God and shuns evil. Job isn't perfect, but he's genuinely righteous, offering sacrifices for his children just in case they've sinned. Then something unimaginable happens. In the heavenly realm, Satan appears before God. He challenges Job's faithfulness, claiming Job only serves God because of his blessings. Satan says, "Does Job fear God for nothing? Have you not put a hedge around him and his household and everything he has?" The accusation is clear. Remove the blessings, and Job's faith will crumble. God permits Satan to test Job with one condition. Job's life must be spared. What follows is devastating. In a single day, messengers arrive one after another with catastrophic news. Sabaeans steal Job's oxen and donkeys, killing his servants. Fire from heaven consumes his sheep and more servants. Chaldeans raid his camels and murder his workers. Then comes the most crushing blow. A mighty wind collapses the house where his children are feasting, killing all 10 of them. Job's response is stunning. He tears his robe, shaves his head, and falls to the ground in worship. Then he speaks words that echo through history. "Naked I came from my mother's womb, and naked I will depart. The Lord gave, and the Lord has taken away. May the name of the Lord be praised." Even in unimaginable grief, Job doesn't sin or charge God with wrongdoing. But the test isn't over. Satan returns, arguing that Job will curse God if his own body is afflicted. God permits another test, and Job is struck with painful sores from head to foot. His suffering becomes so intense that his wife tells him to curse God and die. Job refuses, asking, "Shall we accept good from God and not trouble?" 3 friends arrive, Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar. They sit with Job in silence for 7 days, witnessing his agony. Then they begin offering explanations, and here's where the story deepens philosophically. Each friend insists Job must have sinned to deserve such punishment. They represent conventional wisdom. Suffering equals divine punishment for wrongdoing. Job maintains his innocence while questioning why this is happening. He doesn't curse God, but he honestly expresses his anguish. Job chapter 3 records his lament. "Why did I not perish at birth and die as I came from the womb?" His pain is raw and real. Job challenges the simplistic equation his friends propose. The debates continue through lengthy speeches. Eliphaz claims no mortal can be righteous before God. Bildad insists God doesn't pervert justice. Zophar suggests Job's punishment is less than his sin deserves. A 4th friend, Elihu, appears later, arguing that suffering can be redemptive, teaching us lessons we couldn't learn otherwise. Job demands an audience with God, wanting answers. He gets more than he bargained for. God speaks from a whirlwind, asking Job questions that reveal the vast difference between human and divine understanding. "Where were you when I laid the earth's foundation?" God asks. He describes creating the universe, controlling the seas, commanding the morning, and caring for wild animals. God never directly answers why Job suffered. Instead, he reveals his sovereignty and wisdom far exceed human comprehension. Job realizes he's been speaking about things beyond his understanding. He responds with humility. "My ears had heard of you, but now my eyes have seen you. Therefore I despise myself and repent in dust and ashes." God rebukes Job's friends for not speaking truthfully about him. Job prays for them, demonstrating forgiveness and grace. Then God restores Job's fortunes, giving him twice what he had before. 14,000 sheep, 6,000 camels, 1,000 yoke of oxen, and 1,000 donkeys. Job has 7 more sons and 3 more daughters, described as the most beautiful women in the land. Job lives another 140 years, seeing 4 generations of descendants. He dies old and full of years. But the story's power isn't in the happy ending. It's in Job's unwavering trust when answers didn't come, when suffering seemed meaningless, when friends accused rather than comforted. Job teaches us that faith isn't transactional. We don't serve God merely for blessings. True faith perseveres through unexplained suffering, trusting God's character even when we can't understand his ways. Job's patience isn't passive resignation but active trust. When life storms rage and answers hide, Job shows us how to hold onto faith itself.